Welcome to Anonymous Tarot. I'm Kleo, a mythologist and ceremonial practitioner. Today, we'll be exploring the Four of Pentacles, a card that represents stability, security, and perhaps a hint of self-sufficiency.
I'm drawn to the idea that this card can also represent a kind of emotional isolation, where we've built walls around ourselves to protect our inner world from the world outside.
That's a beautiful insight, Billie. The Four of Pentacles can certainly suggest a need for security, but it's interesting to consider how this need might stem from a deep sense of vulnerability or fear.
I think that's where the pentacles themselves come in. They represent material wealth and physical stability. But what about the wealth of the soul? How do we nurture our inner riches?
That's a great point, Billie. The Four of Pentacles can also suggest a tendency to hoard resources, whether they're financial, emotional, or spiritual. This can lead to stagnation and a disconnection from the world around us.
I see it as a call to rebalance our energies, to find a sense of harmony between our inner and outer worlds. By letting go of our need to control and possess, we can open ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences.
In ancient Greek mythology, the Four of Pentacles is associated with the story of Hephaestus, the blacksmith of the gods. Hephaestus is often depicted as a master craftsman, skilled in the art of metalwork and engineering. He is said to be the son of Zeus, but his disability and lack of mobility make him an outcast among the other gods.
I find it interesting how Hephaestus' isolation is reflected in the card's themes of self-sufficiency and accumulation. The Four of Pentacles is often seen as a call to be content with what one has, to slow down and appreciate the value of material possessions.
Yes, the card can also be seen as a warning about the dangers of excess and the importance of balance. Hephaestus' obsessive focus on his craft leads to his physical isolation, and the Four of Pentacles can serve as a reminder to strike a balance between material success and spiritual fulfillment.
That's a great point, Kleo. The Four of Pentacles can also be seen as a symbol of the individual's relationship with time and money. It's a reminder that time and resources are finite and that we must learn to value and make the most of what we have.
I love how the myth of Hephaestus speaks to the ancient Greek concept of eudaimonia, or living a life of happiness and fulfillment. The Four of Pentacles can be seen as a reminder to focus on the inner life, to cultivate a sense of contentment and satisfaction that comes from within.
I think the myth of Hephaestus also speaks to the idea that true wealth and fulfillment come from within. The Four of Pentacles can be a call to look beyond the material world and to explore the depths of our own psyche and creativity.
In the dream, the Four of Pentacles is often a symbol of feeling overly secure, protected, and perhaps even a bit hoarded. We're drawn to the idea of control and stability, and this card can represent a sense of rigidity in our approach to finances, material possessions, or even relationships.
But what if this feeling of security is actually a manifestation of our subconscious fear of scarcity? The Four of Pentacles can also represent a sense of disconnection from the world around us, a feeling of being isolated in our own little bubble.
I see this in the stories of ancient mythologies, where the wealthy and powerful are often depicted as being disconnected from the natural world and the cycles of life. The Four of Pentacles can be a call to look beyond our own self-interest and consider the interconnectedness of all things.
And yet, this card can also be a warning about the dangers of excessive materialism and the pursuit of wealth at any cost. We must be mindful of the emptiness that can result from our obsession with possessions and security.
In the realm of dreams, the Four of Pentacles can represent a sense of stagnation, a feeling of being stuck in a pattern of behavior that's no longer serving us. It's a reminder to take risks, to be open to new experiences and possibilities.
I think this card can also be seen as a reflection of our inner world, a manifestation of our deepest desires and fears. The Four of Pentacles can be a symbol of our own personal treasure, something we are willing to fight for and protect.
The Four of Pentacles reveals a human who is deeply attached to material security, often at the expense of their emotional and spiritual well-being. They're fiercely independent and value their autonomy, but this can manifest as a resistance to vulnerability and connection with others.
This card can also indicate a fear of scarcity or a lack of resources, which can drive a person to hoard or accumulate material possessions as a way to feel safe. It's as if they are trying to create a sense of security through external means rather than cultivating inner stability.
The Four of Pentacles often represents a stage in life where we're trying to establish a sense of stability and security, but we're not yet fully trusting in the universe's ability to provide for us. We're holding on tight to what we have, even if it's not truly serving us.
This card can also suggest a sense of rigidity or inflexibility, as if we are stuck in a pattern of behavior that's not truly serving us. We may be missing out on opportunities for growth and connection because we are too focused on protecting our own interests.
The Four of Pentacles can be seen as a call to explore our relationship with money and material possessions. What are we using these things for, and are we truly honoring our own values and desires?
Ultimately, this card is about finding a sense of inner balance and harmony rather than relying on external sources of security. It's a reminder that true wealth and fulfillment come from within, and that we have the power to create the life we truly desire.
The Four of Pentacles is a card of resistance, of holding tight to what we think will provide us with security and stability. But what happens when we're stuck in this position?
I think we are getting to the heart of the matter here. When we are holding on too tightly, we are often missing out on the very things we are trying to secure. It's like we are grasping for something that's already within us.
That's a beautiful way to put it, Billie. The Four of Pentacles is also a card of scarcity, of feeling like there's not enough to go around. But what if we're not looking at it from the right perspective?
I think that's where the idea of abundance comes in. When we are stuck in a mindset of scarcity, we are not really looking at the abundance that's already present in our lives. We are just focusing on what's lacking.
Exactly. And I think that's where the flip side of the Four of Pentacles comes in. When we let go of our need for control and security, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility and abundance.
And it's not just about the external world either. I think this card is also about confronting our own inner scarcity and limitations. When we can acknowledge and accept those limitations, we can begin to work around them and find new ways to thrive.
The Four of Pentacles is a card of containment and preservation. It suggests that we're holding onto something precious, a sense of security or material comfort, but perhaps at the cost of spiritual or emotional nourishment.
I think this card can also be seen as a warning against hoarding, of holding on to things that don't truly serve us. There's a sense of stagnation here, like we are stuck in a rut and can't move forward.
That's a great point, Billie. The Four of Pentacles can also be a reminder that our attachment to material possessions or security is not necessarily a guarantee of happiness or fulfillment.
And yet, it's also a call to nurture and care for what we do have. The Four of Pentacles can represent a rich inner life, a sense of depth and resilience that allows us to weather life's challenges.
I love that. For me, this card is also connected to the concept of carrying the weight of our own stories. We're the keepers of our own memories, our own histories, and this card reminds us to honor those narratives.
That's beautiful, Kleo. The Four of Pentacles is a card of introspection and self-care, reminding us to tend to our own inner landscape and cultivate a sense of inner wealth that's not dependent on external circumstances.
The cards have spoken.
We'll see you at the next draw.